Hey, and welcome back to the Root podcast. This is Toni, and here on To the Root, we talk about spirituality, self-love, healing, and beauty. And one of the things I've been hearing is about authenticity, being authentic. And I wonder sometimes when we say certain words, do we really know the root or the meaning and the goal of the word? So the meaning of authentic is that you're genuine, that you're of original descent. So when you think about this as yourself having this human experience, when you come here as an infant, you never have to tell an infant, hey, just be yourself. An infant is going to cry when they need to cry. They're going to sleep when they need to sleep. They don't care where. They're going to poop when they need to poop in that diaper. They don't care where. They're going to be their authentic self. And then as we begin to grow and we have our formidable years, we realize that being authentic rubs people the wrong way, or that we don't get the thing that we want when we're being inauthentic. So what do? We end up changing our character, changing who we are, changing how we act, how we talk, how we do our hair, and so forth, in order and then what ends up happening, you have somebody, they'll say, oh, you ain't never gonna be no fireman, you can't be no model, you're not going to be an inventor, and strike on the heart and on the soul. And then you begin to believe that, and then you just start leveling down. You're not dreaming big anymore. You just begin to shrink your belief. Well, maybe, if I can't be a model, I could be a nurse, or I can be a landscaper, or I could be, and not that there's anything wrong with those things. But if you had a dream that you were going to be an inventor of something that the world really needs, and then you just let that go, that's one of the things that really begins to just limit our dreams. I used to think when you get older that you just really didn't dream anymore. And I thought it was just simply because, you get older and then, you lose your imagination and you don't really have dreams. Because I was in a place, I remember I rarely could remember my dreams. And then once you kind of start awakening yourself and you learn all of these amazing gifts that you have inside of you, I could not believe some of the vivid dreams that I began to have. And I had to work on things like with my memory, and when if you would do a meditation and they'd say, focus on this color, and or if you focus on this thing expanding, I would have such a hard time initially seeing it. I would feel like, gosh, I can't see anything, because I wasn't exercising my mind. And then the more that you do it, and the more time you spend focusing on it, the more that thing materializes, right? And then you just grow and grow. And it's the same thing when it comes back to finding your authenticity, the things that you want to find that you're called for. Many times I try to remind people, what were some of the dreams that you actually had in your childhood? That's the time that you were the most free and the most creative, right? And if you can remember, how did you feel, even if that was something that you're never really gonna do, but how did it make you feel? Because I can guarantee you, when you start remembering, it's going to put a smile on your face. When you think about how you used to run around without a care, love playing in the dirt, playing in the water, and how much more connected to the earth that we were, because we were being our authentic self. So You have to know sometimes on that journey, it's going to feel lonely at times, because when you start shifting your thought process and you start dreaming big, you're going to have people alongside you that will not celebrate that will not embrace the change. Because energetically, it sort of points the finger back at them, even though it has nothing to do with them. This is something that's really kind of sitting on the inside of them, and it makes them feel maybe small, maybe left out, and they want you to stay where they are. And sometimes those are relationships that are lost or get minimized. But I will tell you that you will end up finding energetic beings that are right where you are, and you'll find your soul family, your soul tribe, people that you have so much more in common with, and that people that are also dream building, goal building, and have more conscious awareness. And that's what you will begin to draw into your life. So part of what I've learned on the journey is, regardless to what anybody has to say about anything that I do, I'm going to do it anyway. Again, it's one of the biggest lessons that I learned when my husband was in hospice, was watching people on their deathbed living with the regret of the chances that they did not take, the places that they did not go, the people that they didn't pursue, and the dreams that they let die. And, it being in a place where it was too late to do anything about it. So I hope this inspires you to dream big, to remember that you came here with a divine gift and purpose, and that there's people that need to hear your story, see your smile, feel your hug, get your encouragement, maybe something big that needs to be invented here in the world that we desperately need, and that you are the person to unlock the need. But I'm telling you, you're here for something bigger than you could ever imagine if you would just be brave enough to step out. I don't care how old you are. I didn't go to beauty school till 53. Here I am doing YouTube. I'm 59. And I know it's going to go on and on until it's time for me to go back to the infinite creator. I will be probably always reinventing myself in some way. And you can too. So don't let anything stop you. Don't let your gender, your race, your age, your weight, your location. If you ask the universe for something, I promise you it will respond. It will open the doors to new people, new things, new finances, new ideas. You just have to be brave enough to do it. Putting myself out there, talking about things that are so close to my heart, things that have wounded my soul, was never something that I thought I would be doing. But here I am, because I want you all to have a better way, an easier way to love yourself, to heal yourself, and to find the things that speak to you the absolute most. And, if that means that I'm going to share authentically, then that's what I'm going to do. I want people to be freer. I want people to not have to carry all of this baggage that has been laid on us. And I want us to just remember more than anything that you are an infinite being, and that you're just having a very short, temporary experience in this body, but that the soul goes on and on. So make the most of the time that you have here, because there is so very much to be grateful for. If you're seeing, that's a blessing. You're breathing, it's a blessing. You're walking, it's a blessing. So use this avatar, this body, to really accomplish something while you're here, something that makes you wake up with a smile on your face every day and settle back into joy and happiness, because that is who you really are. The love vibration, that's what you are. So I want you to know how much I love you, always cheering for you and sending you just so much positive energy for amazing transformation for your life. So please leave me a comment and like and subscribe to the channel and share it. And let's help each other grow. Let's transform this place and get back to who we are really called to be. Get heart-centered, and let's be operating out of love and our gifts. Okay, and I'll see you next time on To the Root.